Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing great in your life and in your studies also. So as we all know that from tomorrow there is RBI assistant examination on 26th and 27th of March, and for many of you it can be your first prelims exam, and I want to share the three tips with you which have helped me a lot in clearing the recently held prelims examinations. So these tips will surely help you in the exam hall. So first of all, if your target is not RBI assistant and if you are targeting SBI clerk examinations, then you can go for Smart Kida's test series. And the level of their test series is quite good for prelims and for mains for both levels. And they have the same level as the real exams. And for right now, there is 10% discount is going on their one yearly plan. So you can go and purchase their mock test. The link will be given in the description. Okay. So now I will start with the three tips which I want to share with you. So first of all, like what many people do, that before the day of their examination they try to attempt a mock test, and what happens, like if you get good marks then it is well and good, but there is always a risk and there is always a pressure on your mind if your exam is on next day. So if you get less marks then you will be demotivated. First of all, like you have seen the last year's cutoff and they were very high, 95 plus, but you do not have to fear about that. And do not try to mock test, do not try to attempt any mock test for today. Just try to take your time and do not study anything else. Just take your time, spend some time with your friends and family, and just try to calm yourself. Okay, try to do some meditation and try to calm your mind and try to remove the pressure off your head. Think that I will give my 100%, whatever the level of the examination, whatever it is. I will just perform my 100%. Okay. Then the second thing is that in the examination, when the paper will open, then there are many chances that the first question will be slightly different, like slightly difficult. Okay, there are many chances, and it happens, it really happens that when the first question appears, it is like somewhat it is somewhat difficult, and from there a pressure starts on your mind that the level is high, but it is not like that. Okay, you just have to keep moving on and you just have to keep solving the questions. If you find one question difficult, then skip that question. Do not think too much because you only have 20 minutes. So in those 20 minutes you should be solving the questions. You should not be wasting your time on one question again and again. Try try one try a question only one time. Okay, if you are able to solve, then good, but do not try to take a question on your ego that I will solve. It mostly happens with puzzles, that if you find a puzzle of 3 to 4 lines, then you take it on your ego that it is a very small puzzle and I am surely going to solve this. But that puzzle can be a little tricky. So after you solve all the 30 questions, then the pressure will not be there on your mind. And after that, when you will solve the puzzle in the last, you will solve this. But if you start solving it in the starting of your timing, then it can create a pressure that I have 30 questions left, so try to play smartly here. Okay, and in reasoning, one tip I want to give you is that first try to solve the syllogism inequality type questions, the blood relation and direction sense. After that, try to solve the puzzles, and in the last, try to solve those questions in which we have to count the words forward and backward direction. Okay, there is always one to two question. Try to skip those questions in the starting because you should devote your time for the puzzles, and in the last of 1 to 2 minutes then you can solve those questions. Okay, the forward and backward direction word counting questions. So this is a great tip which for you. I always use this. I always solve those questions at the last. Then the third thing is, try to read the construct instructions very carefully. Whatever it is written in the question, try to read it. Sometimes it happens that we try to forget to read one line in the puzzles, and then we just keep solving, but we are not able to. So try to read all the lines, try to read the instructions carefully. Sometimes in English there are questions of errors, okay, in which four sentences are given. Okay, so four sentences are given and they ask you which is the correct sentence. And we, like in most of the mock test, we have to find the errors. So we mark the answer wrong and our marks cut. So try to keep these things in your mind. Try to read the question carefully and then try to solve it. Okay. And the last thing is, do not go in the exam hall with the previous year cutoff in your mind. No, do not do that. Just think that whatever will be the level of the paper, I will perform according to that level. Okay, if it is hard, it is hard for everyone. And please do not take the targets that I will attempt 95 plus questions or 90 plus questions. No, this is not going to happen. And it happened in RRB clerk examinations also, that many aspirants went for, like, we will attempt all the 80 questions, and it starts creating a pressure on your mind. So do not do that. Just try to keep yourself calm for the paper, and whatever it is, perform your 100%. Okay, do not step back, just keep moving and keep solving the questions. This is the key to clear any prelims. Your pen should be writing. Okay, your pen should keep solving the questions, you should not stuck. So, and plus try to manage the time very smartly, which you all know that the one liners will be solved first and then the puzzles or the arithmetic questions, so you all should not know it. So that is all for tomorrow, and I wish you all the best. And my exam is also on tomorrow, like 26th, and in the 1 p.m. slot is my exam. So I will also try to give my 100%, and I also wish that you all should do it. So that is all. Thank you and have a good day.